Hey guys, so I wanted to do top 10 pops for you, top 10 pops of 2019. Ones that I had to have, had to be there in line, had to get. As you know, I love doing the top 10 lists, top 10 movies of the year, top 10 albums of the year, all that stuff. And so I thought this would be a great addition and people would actually be interested in it. Nobody really cares about other stuff anymore. I'm not sure why. But if this is what people want to see videos on, then that's fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to start out with like the bottom of my list, number 5, and then we'll go up to the number 1 that's like my favorite one of the year, okay? So these kind of go together. 4 and 5 kind of go together. Number 5, Scott Howard, Teen Wolf. This was one of my favorite movies when it came out in the 80s. As a kid, I loved Michael J. Fox, and this was an amazing scene where he's playing basketball, where he turns into the werewolf. People first see him for the first time, and I love this scene, and so I was like, I have to have this pop. And then when the summer convention exclusives came out, they had this one, which I absolutely had to have. He has his sunglasses. You can actually see his eyes through there. He's got the jacket on. This is a really cool scene too, when he's walking down the hallway and everybody's like kind of giving him props. And I love how the sticker matches his coat. I love stuff like that. Just some small details. He's got his headphones on. Very, very cool pop. Was never expecting or anticipating that they were going to come out with something like this, but they did, so that's awesome. This is hard. So number 1, 2, 3, very close. 1 and 2 go together, so I'm going to do this as number 3. One of my all-time favorite movies, Back to the Future. Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. I love them all. 2 is probably my favorite, followed by 3, and then actually, believe it or not, number 1 is probably at the bottom. So this is from Back to the Future 3. Marty McFly. Hot Topic exclusive. He's in his cowboy outfit that Doc puts him in. And this is the crazy bar scene where they're kind of all laughing at him because he's actually not dressed like a cowboy. And very, very cool scene. I love this scene. I love the movie. And when I saw they're going to do a pop of this one, I made my wife go and wait in line while I was at work at like 9 in the morning, and she was kind of bummed because actually for some reason midweek nobody's lining up at 9 a.m. to get their pops. So she was only one line, and then they didn't even have it up out there. Somebody had to go to the back and get it. Very cool story. So I just love pops that are just for one scene. You know, it's very easy to just say, okay, this is what the character looks like most of the movie and do that pop for the whole movie. But when they do a pop that's specific to one scene, like a 5 minutes or less scene, I don't know why, but I love that. I think that's because that's what makes Funko unique, right? That's what makes them, sets them apart from other toys and other companies, that they do these one-off, one scenes. And so when Stranger Things, when they started coming out with their pops, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to have this next one? Wouldn't it be cool? Because it's literally one small short scene, and this is the only time you see this character. And my number 2 is the Susie. Okay, again, this is a fall exclusive, and I just laughed. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if they did a Susie pop? And then they did, and it's fantastic. The glasses, the nightgown, the mic. It's like I was like, I have to. When I found out they were doing this one, I have to have this one. So, and then this next one is going to be pretty obvious if you've watched any of my posts on Instagram. But when I saw this one, it wouldn't have normally been one maybe I would have got, but it was because I saw the potential. They did a very good job of marketing, and I'm a sucker for marketing. So this next one Dustin in the camp outfit. They sold this next to the shirts, next to the hats, and it was before Halloween, and I was like, well, obviously that's gonna be my Halloween costume, and if it's gonna be my Halloween costume, I need to obviously have the pop and take pictures of me with the pop. And coincidentally, that was my most liked picture of the year. You know, it was only whatever, like 250 likes or something like that, but that's huge for me. Usually I'm around 100 likes per picture, so that one was pretty significant, pretty monumental for me, and it just all went together with this great pop. So I'd love to see your guys' top 5. If you guys have top 5s, post the links. I just like to see what everyone else is into, and I like to hear why. All right, thanks, guys.